Hey chili heads, welcome to the Red Chili Head channel. I thought I'd start off by showing you guys a few of my most favourite adult plants that I have at the moment. Black Naga hybrid. So this one's been grown out from the seeds that I got from Mace Chili last year. That's the tag there, Black Naga. I gave him a pretty harsh topping last week. He was just growing out quite straggly, but already it's made an improvement, so the growth's coming back nice and bushy, and he's looking really great. There's a couple of little little flowers here. It's my chili assistants again. Yeah, I think it's starting to flower soon, so that'll be really exciting to see that one grow out. This one here is one of my all-time favourites. This one was grown from the seeds of my adult plant that I had last year. This is the Space Chili number 10, or Afterglow. It's got quite a few pods on it already. So I got the plant originally from Chili Seeds, which is a local supplier here in Townsville. And so I grew this one out from my favourite pods from last year. Ugh. Yeah, so these are... well, I wouldn't say quite medium heat, but they've just got such an excellent flavour. And it's starting to flower like crazy. This one's just such a mad producer, as all of the space chilies are. And it's quite a hardy, awesome plant, so yeah, it's going along really well. This is my yellow brain strain. I can't remember where I got the seeds for this one, but I grew this one out from seeds as well. And it's starting to get little pods on it, a little flower. See if it, yeah, starting to get little flowers developing on it. So really looking forward. I've tried the pods of this one before. The yellow brain strain pods are awesome. This one here is my kaleidoscope. As you can see, I've just quite harshly trimmed this one back. I've had this one since last year, and I got the seeds out of a pod from the guys at Chili Seeds from here in Townsville as well. So it's a great plant, quite prolific plant. The pods aren't too hot, but they're just quite tasty. Yeah, so that's that one. This one here is Bishop's Crown. So I think I got the seeds for this one from just a friend in the chili community. This one was getting quite straggly, so I've just trimmed him back quite harshly as well. But as you can see, chilies like a good trim back. The growth coming back is looking really good, and it flowers like crazy, and the flowers are quite pretty, as you can see there. They've got like a little tinge of yellow on the inside of them, quite nice. This one here is an awesome looking plant. So I only germinated the seeds for this guy in October of last year, and he's just gone crazy. He's one of my biggest. He's flowering like crazy. He's already got quite a few fruits on him already. This is the chocolate Patali, by the way. I think the pods are pretty on pheno too, which is good. You can see that there. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool looking plant. Lots of flowers coming as well. This little guy in here, I neglected him a bit in the move, but this is a yellow cardi scorpion. They've got the seeds for this one from Hippie Seed Company. So that's one of the pods coming on that. Can't wait to try the pods on this one. They look awesome. But since I've given him a bit of love, a bit of fertiliser, he's now flowering up pretty well. Here's just some seedlings here as well. I've just recently repotted. So what have we got here? We've got Marugla. So this is a F3, so not 100% stable, but I've got two of those. That's a Marugla there, and that's a Marugla there. So we'll see how they go. They're looking pretty good anyway. This one in the middle, what have we got there? SBJ7, so it's a Scotch bonnet 7-pot Jonah cross. So I've heard good things, really good things about the flavour of this one, and they do pack a punch with their heat as well. Not quite as hot as like a, Butchalokia or anything like that, but yeah, very gnarly and cool looking pods from the pictures I've seen. And this one is MOA Scotch bonnet. See there. I've heard awesome things about the flavour of the pods from this one as well. Right up there with the flavour of the Bon de Majac. So he's a healthy looking little seedling. So we'll see how he goes. And on this side, Count Dracula. Really cool. He's an annuum type, and the pods are really cool. They start black and they go red. So it's like, yeah, this black to red sort of effect. And the leaves are pretty cool already. They've got like a black stain to them. This little fella here, he is a 7-pot pink. One of my most favourite varieties from last year. So this is a seedling from the seeds that I collected off my adult plant. Awesome plant. The pods aren't the best fresh, but they're great in cooking. This one here is a really happy little guy. Sometimes I can't read my own writing. 7-pot Primo chocolate. So that'll be pretty cool to see. And finally, this little fella on the end. He is a Peach Jonah cross. So I just thought this one was interesting. He's got some really nice growth starting on the bottom there. See that? Mojo likes to inspect as well, make sure it's all looking good. This one here is the Carbonero. Great looking, gnarly, bright orange pods. I got the seeds out of a fresh pod from Mace Chilli again. So yeah, growing him out. He's looking really good. He's starting to flower as well. One of my all-time faves, the Boot Orange Copenhagen, or Bock. This comes out of the seeds of an adult plant from last year, and I got the plant from Chilli Seeds again last year, and it's starting to flower like crazy already. I love this one because the heat is massive, being a cousin of the Ghost Chili. The heat's awesome, the flavour's great, it's like a bit of a citrusy sort of tang to it, and it's so prolific, and the plant's just a really beautiful looking plant, so that's one of my faves there. Another little young fella. So this one doesn't really have a name. It came to me as Unknown Big Red. So this was just like a little extra surprise that Glenn at Mace Chilli threw in my chili package last year. The pod was absolutely huge. It was like I don't know, like a ghost chili on steroids. It was just like as big as my hand. I have little hands, but it was still like a massive pod. So I thought I'm going to grow this one out as well and just see how he goes. Great looking little seedling, so we'll see how he turns out. This one here is my Pimenta Danide crossed with a boot. So I got the seeds, I think, from someone in the chili community. So shout out to them. I can't remember who it was, but it's a really cool plant. And it produces pretty wicked looking pods, if I can get it to zoom. It's my inside. You can see there, they're very boot looking pods, but you can see that the stem of the plant is like a dark purple. It's quite nice, and I've given it a bit of a harsh trim back as well, and it's growing back really well. That's my Reaper in the back corner there. He's a bit straggly too, he probably needs a good trim as well, but he's flowering. This one here, I lost the label for this one in the move that I did recently, so I don't actually know what this one is, but it looks really healthy, and it's producing lots of flowers. It's chinense, and that's like the main ones that I grow is chinense. I just love chinense. This one here is a golden nugget. So I regularly post photos of this one because I just love it. Beautiful variegated foliage on this one. The pods don't taste great, but this one's just for how pretty it is. And I got the seeds from this one from the local chili seeds as well. This one down here is Bon de Majac. So I've heard great things about the fruit of this one. They just taste wonderful is the pretty collective opinion on this one. So yeah, he's just getting past the hi Snoopy. He'll hopefully be flowering soon, so it'll be awesome to see that one. Well, that's it for now, guys, and check in with me later and I'll keep posting updates on these guys. Thanks for watching.